All right, so yesterday we started systems of equations. We did them by graphing. I told y'all yesterday if I was solving a problem that had a systems of equations, I would probably never actually graph it. Desmos graphs it, you find the point of intersection. Great. Y'all can graph it. We can find the point of intersection that way. There are other ways to algebraically do this. One way is by substitution. We're going to learn that way today. Another way is called elimination. We'll get to that later, okay? So, substitution. If we have sports, now we'll take soccer here. What a substitution is, person on the field comes out, someone goes in their place, right? That's where you hear substitution the most is with something like that, something with athletics kind of thing. Substitution for math isn't 100% the same, but it's going to work similar. We are going to take something out of the equation and we are going to put something else in its place. All right? The difference is we're not going to be taking little soccer playing girls and putting them in or out of equations. So, what we're doing is not even exactly taking y out and putting y in its place. What we're going to do is we're going to take out, whoops, meant to use a highlighter. We're going to take out one of the letters and we're going to put in its place what it equals. Okay? And you'll see, this is not anything that's like super complicated. And it is usually going to be a little faster than graphing two lines if you're doing it by hand. So if I take this here, this tells me what y equals. I am going to take y out of the second equation and put the 4x in its place. So if I did that, I would have 2x plus 4x equals 24. Everybody okay with that step? Then we solve. 2x and 4x make 6x equals 24. We divide. X equals 4. Now, here's the difference. Not done. With systems of equations, we need two values. We need ordered pairs. Remember, it's the point of intersection. That's the x and the y. So we have to get a y value. Y'all use the one that looks easiest. Usually it's the one that's going to be like y equals or some letter equals. We're going to take that x and we plug it in for x. So that means y equals, instead of 4x, we're going to have 4 times 4, which obviously 16. So my ordered pair would be 4, 16. Okay? When we get to word problems especially, they're just going to ask you for one of those numbers usually on a word problem, and you just kind of got to keep straight which one you're using. Okay? Any questions? All right, so this one, a little bit different. Show you this one too. Still has a y equals. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the y out. We're going to put this in its place. The big difference here is that 2 is not the y. So we're not taking out that 2. The coefficient needs to stay. And when we put that in for y, since it's 2 times y, we need to put some parentheses on the equation we're putting in. All right, so everybody okay with that part? When you substitute it in and it's got a coefficient, we need to put it in parentheses because that coefficient is going to get multiplied by every part of the equation we're subbing in. Okay? So we got to distribute then. So I got 3x plus 2x and minus 14 equals 31. Combine like terms. And we solve. So I add 14 to each side. So that gives me 5x equals 45. Divide by 5, I get x equals 9. If I plug it in up here, That gives me 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 gives me a y value of 2. So I got x equals 9, y equals 2, 9, 2 if we wrote it as an ordered pair. Any questions? Again, personally, I can do this much faster than I would graph two equations. To me, this is much easier. All right, so y'all give that one a try. All right, everyone think they got it? Sydney? No. It is 3-9. All right, so right here is going in for just the y. So when I rewrite this, I've got 8x minus 2, and then in parentheses, I got the 2x plus 3 equals 6. So we got 8x. I distribute a negative 2. So that makes a minus 4x and makes a minus 6, and it equals 6. 8x minus 4x is 4x minus 6 equals 6. Add 6, so we got 4x equals 12. Divide by 4, x equals 3. To get the y, got a little bit more work on this one than the last couple, but we still just plug it in. So we got 2 times 3 plus 3. That gives us our y value of 9. Okay? Any questions on that? There were a couple of y'all that had 0, 3. Y'all that had 0, 3, you messed up with your distributing of that negative 2. So just careful with your signs.